It's Livestream, the best place for your fix of comic book related news, rumors, and leaks and reviews. I am your host, Pierre, and with me is Kyle, Dimitri, and Jeremiah. That's how it's written. That's how I had to say it. So, we are back. Pierre is riding the struggle bus this evening, but he will be with us shortly, I promise. And we are gonna jump right into. Did we move the nerdy news in a second?
I don't think so.
I don't know what just happened.
Okay. Well, this is going great.
All right,
so yes, I do have a draft at 8. So any content we do not get to, we do not get to.
All right, yeah. So
Samson, how you doing?
If you joined our Discord, you could have joined our fantasy football league. It's a football league, right?
We didn't actually do that. We just made a channel to discuss.
Oh, okay. Well, we should have done that. There's still time.
Yeah, missed
next year.
Really, actually.
So while Pierre is getting himself ready, I'll jump right into collecting acquisition. I bought something that I shouldn't have. Did anyone else buy something that they shouldn't have?
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to show it off or no?
Yes.
Okay. So for me, everyone has seen this a million times already. It's the I'm Not Daredevil Funko Pop. But I bought the foreign edition just because it had a different sticker.
What's the difference though?
The sticker for the regular edition has the Hot Topic 2023, and the foreign edition just has Funko Special Edition. So they're the same exact pop, but this one came from Australia. That's the difference. I didn't need it, but I needed it.
Okay.
So
I don't hate it.
Yeah. That's all I bought. I was a good boy this week. When it comes to buying stuff that I shouldn't buy. Oh no.
So the problem is they put the shipping label on the box and Sharpied my address on the other side of the box.
And the box is dented to hell.
So we're in dispute with Target still because there's another one sitting in my living room. Because I was like, hey, ship it correctly. And they didn't. So now I have 2. And I'm not really sure how to go about any of it.
Wow. It looks like I'm getting a Batmobile.
Can't you lightly alcohol swab the address off?
No, with the permanent marker. That and removing a shipping label from a glossy box like that.
Just take it to a Target
Kyle
that's
is a
very far
purist.
But they were like, oh, just go and buy a new one in the store. I'm like, they're obviously not in the store. Like my first order was canceled. So whatever. So yes, the nerdy news was moved.
While we get ready for Pierre.
And combined with our Read It section.
How'd that happen?
But I found the nerdy news.
Okay.
And
do you want us to do nerdy news without Pierre? Because we can do it.
I don't. I think he's almost ready. The angle looks great, Pierre. If you could hear us, he's not almost ready.
Okay.
Okay, that's concerning.
Why
don't we go completely out of order? We're 5 minutes late. We're leaving 5 minutes early. Let's just screw up everyone's day. Jeremiah, I sent you something that was nicely sent to our Paneloids email. Would you be open to discussing your new section?
Yes, the new section of the show, Indie Introspective. Now, if you are an independent creator and you would like us to review your comic, you can submit it to paneloids@gmail.com. Not guaranteeing that it will appear on the show, but there's a decent chance that it will appear on the show. And we got the first 2 issues of The Gallows Man. And so I don't completely screw this up. I had their names memorized and then I just lost it. So we have Gallows Man that was written by, I want to say Tyler, but I'm probably going to mess that up. And I'm trying to open it again. So this is going to be great for clips. I'm sorry, Kyle.
No, I love editing. Love it so much.
Yeah. So it's a really, really fun story. I will get to the creators in a second. Really, really fun story. Very Golden Age-esque. If you are a fan of old school Golden Age comics, this is right up your alley. It's got a very violent overtones to it. The art style is very campy, but in a very good way. I enjoyed both issues a lot. Very much stuck in the Golden Age storytelling for the better, it seems. And so it's written by Brandon Ingram with art by Helen Bolton. Written by Brandon Ingram and art by Helen Bolton, the Gallows Man. It follows a Golden Age-esque character and his sidekick beating up a bunch of them hate spewing Germans because I don't want to say the word and have this video suppressed. It's the ones with the sun symbol on the arm turned slightly. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm excited to read more of that as more of it comes out. I believe they have a Kickstarter. We'll confirm later. So yeah, Indie Introspective. If you are an independent creator and you would like your comic reviewed on Panelloids, submit it to panelloids@gmail.com. Not a guarantee, but we most likely will get around to it and mention it on the show.
Panelloids live stream. What's up, guys? I'm back. So I had a lot of built up energy there. I'd been just sitting. I was like sidelined. So yeah. Nerdy news. What's up? What's going
That's
on?
what we're doing. We're just gonna.
Yeah. There's a lot of going on back here, but we figured it out kind of. Sir Ian McKellen has been asked to return as Gandalf for the new Lord of the Rings film.
What does that mean?
I don't know what there's left for him to do. Like, is Rings of Power setting up something for a movie?
No, it's prequel, and it's kind of off.
Better be with that budget.
You know, off the Similarian. It's like off of that, but not really.
So if you're like a true Lord of the Rings like lover, like you don't believe in this show at all. Like you think this show is bad and it's taboo and it's terrible, doesn't follow anything, doesn't follow the lore. If you're someone that doesn't care about any of that stuff and you just like goblins and shit, then it's great. It's perfect. So I think it's a good show, but it has nothing to do with Sir Ian McKellen at all. So yeah,
I love Sir Ian McKellen. If he's in anything, I'll watch it. So if he is end up cast as Gandalf again, I guess I'm watching another Lord of the Rings movie.
Yeah, I haven't touched the second season yet, but you know, it's fun. From what I like the first season a lot. Me and Pierre did a whole review years ago.
did we?
It's out there on the internet. You can find it. Yeah.
Really? My memory is that bad.
Sounds like something you guys would do.
It didn't do well. No one listened to it. So.
Oh, they can listen to it after.
Sounds
Starting now.
Sounds very very much in line with how everything's going. Anyways, the Invincible live action movie is still in development, confirms Robert Kirkman.
I think he's just talking out his ass. I don't think we're gonna get an Invincible live action.
Just like me.
Talking out of his ass. A good one. Like it.
Yeah. No. You don't think it's in development? It's Robert Kirkman. You don't think he's...
It's Robert Kirkman, which means half of what he says is true and half of what he says is a lie. Granted, he's got all the money in the world now and can do whatever he wants, but
yeah, I feel like you got to give him credit.
They should stay focused on the animated show and not worry about a live action series. Just my opinion. But
I agree.
Yeah. I don't think it needs a series. Just
I say
like a one quick movie.
Squeeze all the juice. Squeeze all the juice out of it. Why not?
Just keep kicking that dead horse as much as possible.
The
If
horse
it's
ain't
not
dead
dead.
yet. Yep. What I'm
You know?
saying. Dimitri
Invincible
Even
is
when it is,
done.
do it.
Like the comic series is done.
Mhm.
I don't know. It
All
could
this
be a
stuff is
reboot.
done, right?
Hot take.
Walking
I think
Dead's
we're gonna
done.
see a reboot.
Yeah. And they keep kicking that dead horse too.
Walking Dead needs to die. That needs to just go away somewhere at some point. They're really just milking it. Moving on, Marvel is launching Marvel Comics for Dummies. Jeremiah, listen tight. A 6-part series that will simplify 85 years of comic lore for those who want to learn about characters but find the comics too bait. What's that, Kyle? What? We didn't.
The notes look good to me.
But find the comics too damn complicated. But yeah. Yay.
I
Fuck you,
mean,
Jeremiah.
Yeah.
I'm catching up, motherfucker.
Fuck all the
I'm
work I
catching
did
up.
for so
Jeremiah
many years.
wrote them. So
I didn't write that.
he's-
That was-
no, like
I
the book.
should write that.
you wrote the books.
A friend of mine did the Secret Wars handbook and the Villains handbook back in 2007, 2008. And I was joking around with him because during Secret War, not Secret War, Secret War, that 5-part mini where Quake first appears, it's written by Brian Michael Bendis, and we counted, and my friend Mike literally wrote 3 times as many words as Bendis did, and was paid like a 30th. of what
That's
Bendis
funny.
was paid.
So before we started this, there was something that I was going to research on air. And it was regarding toxin. So I went to go look in my Marvel dictionary, and he's not in there at all. So
Why should he be? He's appeared in like 19 comics.
no, I get that.
No,
But these,
30.
all I'm saying is that these Marvel dummy books or these dictionaries, they don't cover everything as well as you do, Jeremiah.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Was that a
Thank you.
compliment?
You got to write one.
I didn't think that was possible. For
That-
I think we
You
should
weren't
end
ready
the
for it.
show. We should end the
wasn't.
show right now.
And
We
it-
never do this again.
Panelids, peace out, guys. No,
We also hit
yeah,
500 subscribers. on
Fuck.
YouTube.
we just hit 500.
We hit 500, so it is time to call it quits. Took us
Take the
years
mask off.
to do.
On air. No.
So
What were you-
so quick search. Toxin has appeared in 51 books.
Oh, we were both wrong.
51 books, and he's not in a dictionary. Come on.
If you combined ours, we were only 3 off.
There's some weird people in that dictionary. I feel like Toxin should have been one. Maybe there's a book for just symbiotes because there are a lot of them now at this point.
There are so many of them now, and there's only going to be
Yeah.
more with zombies. I can't say that fucking word. Symbiote-zombies, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, and then aliens too. They're going to be doing that.
Which Miles' new costume that dropped today. Holy shit!
Yes.
Yeah,
Spoilers. Actually,
that
it's been
was
all over
cool.
the internet.
that was cool as shit.
So a face hugger.
Yeah, I've seen it
is
many
somehow
times
symbiote.
already.
Yeah, like they completely spoiled the crap out of it. Like a good 2 weeks early.
I
Is that
like
at me or
that
just
it's the
generally for the
same
spoiler?
creative team
I'm facing the camera.
from Secret
Oh,
Wars.
thank you. Well, he's getting that suit, right? A face hugger symbiote suit, and then he's getting a vibranium suit. And
Well, the facehugger symbiote
yeah,
suit
that's
is from a
right.
different universe because it's an Avengers. I mean, it's Aliens versus Avengers, which takes place in a different universe. And
Okay.
Miles has been running around with the symbiote unbeknownst to everyone else. So when the facehugger attacked him, the symbiote bonded with the facehugger and then bonded back with him. So
That's
I
really
wonder
clever.
if he'll be able to like sense the xenomorphs now.
What if his venom blast is now acid blast?
Marvel, call us.
That's
I love it.
a good idea. I like that.
John
Send it.
Hickman, call us. You probably already thought of that. Tom.
Can I just say I love how chaotic this episode is for, hitting our 500 followers, and I feel like we're all
feels-
drunk, but we're not.
It feels right.
None of us are drinking, but
I don't know who's clipping this episode, but it's not me.
Nah,
This
man,
is
you
the
got it.
one.
You're so good at it.
This is the
This is
one,
it.
right? I'm
There's
stepping
gonna
away.
be no clips. Which is this is a bad one. This is a doozy. Let's move on.
You do them so well.
He does do him well. You do him well. I mean, like realistically, we've all tried. Well,
You also do well.
maybe we've all tried. Have we all tried?
No, we haven't.
No.
Moving on.
Other comic news. CGC team up with Distillery for a new label.
So yeah, this was announced about a half an hour ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we are hot on the heels of this announcement. Now,
That's
I am
awesome.
very curious, and I will have a conversation with CGC in like 2 weeks, 18 days to be specific. I'm curious because distilleries are not standard comic size. So are you submitting them under the magazine tier? And if not, if you submit distillery books under the comic tier, why the fuck am I paying so much more to submit a larger size book if it's technically still a comic?
You know how Media Mail doesn't cover comic books?
Why doesn't Media Mail cover comic books?
Money.
It's because there's advertising in them.
Oh yeah, no, money.
That's why you're not supposed to send comics Media Mail.
Oh.
So yeah, no.
Oh.
CGC is gonna clearly be like, it's a comic book though. Like there's more plastic that we're using. There's bigger pages for us to flip when we take off points for invisible creases.
For nothing. Especially with the distillery books. I will give them all the credit in the world. They are printed so fucking well. That
You
we're
know, I
just
still
gonna
don't have
see-
one.
You don't have a single one? You didn't pick up
picking up my first
Soma or White Bow or anything?
No, my pull list is so low right now that, you know, and then all the digital subscriptions, I don't own one. It's like embarrassing. So Distillery, if you're listening, wherever you are,
I actually ordered
we
my
have
first
500
Distillery book.
subscribers. That's
500
more than
subscribers. That
some
will get
people
us
that are
pressed
getting hooked
nowhere.
up with Distillery. All the love. There's no hate behind that statement. I just want that noted.
Yep. I'll clip it. Uh-oh.
It's
There
not
you
good.
go.
Robert Pattinson will not be in the Penguin spinoff show.
Woo!
Yeah, it's expensive to probably have him in there. So
So that means that confirmed news that we reported like 7 times, 7 weeks in a row is false. Or this is false. DC is currently searching for a Lebanese-American actor to portray Simon Baz in the Lantern series.
as they should. I think that's a really, really good idea. Having Simon is going to be great. I'm curious how that's going to go. I don't know if I should say this. I don't know how it's going to go with the current climate about the Second Amendment. Because Simon Baz is a good Lantern that doesn't like when things fail and has a backup plan.
Yes. Though I think they'll just write that out of the character.
It's such an integral part to the character, though.
Yeah,
So,
they'll
like,
just write it out though, because it's not really anymore, as far as I know.
it's been a minute since I've read Simon Baz, to be honest.
No, me too. That's a definitely like
No.
loose claim I'm making, but
Yeah.
I've seen him elsewhere without
Without a pew pew.
without a pew pew. But very interesting. That's like brings back memories.
So
'cause
they
I
gotta go
remember when
find
we
one,
were
right?
too. Dimitri, you have that first appearance, I'm sure.
You definitely do. I know for a fact you.
Like I think you have more than one of
Somewhere.
them. Yeah, like you definitely do. Because I remember me and you broke that
I
down.
don't-
It's also a good book
Yeah,
to be graded
'cause we
because it's a
thought it
square
was
bound book.
something
That's
else.
9 9s, 10s coming out the wazoo.
That's true.
No?
That's true.
What are you talking about?
This
I
next
thought,
one. This next one's got
Rami
me hyped.
Malek, because I'm watching Mr. Robot,
Oh, are you?
and I thought he was Lebanese, but he is not.
He's not.
He's not. Sorry to cut it.
Jeremiah, why don't you read the next one because you're very excited for it.
Vincent D'Onofrio is being eyed for Swamp Thing.
So
Who
I
is that?
saw that he just said he wanted to be Swamp Thing?
Kingpin.
Who is it?
Kingpin.
From Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Netflix Daredevil.
Oh, the same guy?
Yeah.
Can I be honest? Not my Swamp Thing.
Really?
No.
Even with
No.
Men
Oh,
in
wow.
Black, not your Swamp Thing?
Oh. Man,
That was
I
a
always
long
forget
time
about
ago.
that.
Huh.
You actually
Yeah,
did the
that
case
was Vincent D'Onofrio.
really well.
And I
It's
think
kind of scary.
I think that is a great example because he's got the serious chops, and he can commit to being monstrous.
Yeah, he could be the voice,
Yeah, he could
but
definitely.
I
be the
don't want
voice.
him as Alec.
I feel like it's a waste. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
it's like you don't really, all you get is a voice out of him. You're not really going to get.
What about
regular
Robert Downey
version of
Jr. as Doctor Doom?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily on board with
Yeah.
that either. 4 kids walk into a bank movie. You want to know something screwy?
What?
I might have had 1 or 2 of those number ones.
I have 5 of them currently.
Yeah. I think. I mean, the price didn't shoot up yet, but I definitely.
Oh, it's going to.
Yeah, I think they're like at like $20 so far.
No.
What are we talking about?
4 kids walk into a bank. It is a Black Mask comic written by Matt Rosenberg with art by Tyler Boss. And it is being made into a movie starring Liam Neeson with Seth Rogen producing. Now, Boss and Rosenberg are also attached as producers for this movie. So Neeson bringing the star power, Rogen bringing the chops that it's going to be taken seriously, being that he's been doing such a great job with The Boys and Preacher and what have you. But the fact that Boss and Rosenberg are still going to be on hand to help lead the way for this movie, it's going to be great. I love this series. It's short. Yeah, it's a 4-part miniseries. It is what it says on the tin. 4 kids walk into a bank. One of the children's dads was a former bank robber, and he gets out of prison, needs some money, about to be looped back into the robbing banks, and his daughter decides, I'll just rob it before him so he can't get in trouble. And that is the premise of the series. Is 4 kids attempt to rob a bank before 4 adults can. There is a wonderful the center splash, quote unquote splash, in the first issue is 48 fucking panels. Tyler Boss did such a great job in laying that out. It's one of those things that has stuck with me all these years later after reading that series. 48 fucking panels for the center of the book. It was great.
Oh, I would have known that if I read it. Peter, when you're ready, just interrupt me.
Okay. With what?
Like, just to take back over, because I don't want to do this.
Oh no, yeah, I've been ready. Zack Snyder has expressed much interest in directing a Wolverine movie starring Henry Cavill.
Has he?
He has expressed interest in an interview because someone queued him up for the question.
He's expressed a lot of interest towards a lot of things, but like I've said in the past, we're done. We're done. It's over.
We're not done with him.
It's
over. Still make movies.
Oh,
He had a time.
We're moving
That's
on.
the clickbait for next week.
Bye,
Oh,
Zach. Gotta go, Zach. See you later, Zach.
Comic talk.
That was the nerdy news, guys. And now we're
A
moving
very
on.
weird version
That
of
was-
the nerdy news, but yeah.
That was probably our worst. I'm sorry.
Or
To all
our
the
best.
I
new-
think we should do it like that more often.
Like, just pick
That
categories
was
at random
so
where we
bad.
start.
That was so bad.
You know, like a.
I love it. I'm gonna drink after this just because I'm like upset with how bad this was.
I just kept thinking you were ready. I would have just taken over with Jeremiah and shared it, but I just kept thinking you were ready and you weren't. So kind of.
All of this collection acquisition, I picked up a whole new setup. Just so you guys know. And
No, I think everyone figured that
It
out.
worked out well. It's worked out real well so
Well,
far.
you know, the best part is I texted him as he was telling me and as he was buying of like, you have 6 hours to get this ready. You have 4
Yep.
hours to finish setting up.
Yep.
You have 3 hours. You have 5 minutes
It was the
to get
final
this
piece.
ready.
It was the camera. All I did, I went to go plug it in. I was like, perfect. Everything's set up. Cord's too short.
I'll send you a link. We'll
Read-
fix everything.
Read it, watch it, play it. It's our new section that's been here for a while. I read something very special to someone here. Jeremiah, I decided to, we spoke about it last time, read Emperor Doom, as it's a book that's close to your heart.
It is. It is. And what did Pierre think of it?
Purple Man is a little bitch. No. In all seriousness, it was very good. I didn't read the whole thing because I didn't realize it was like it's lengthy. So I got in there though. Like I gotta say I'm like probably 30 pages in, maybe a little bit more. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But it's very, very good. So if anyone hasn't checked it out, what year is it from, Jeremiah?
1987.
So
Yeah,
we have a
1987
1987 book. I mean, that story is so like it's definitely from that time, like you could tell and everything, but it's so good. It's so freaking good.
Bob Hall on art, and Bob Hall also illustrated the first comic that I ever had published. So my first comic ever published has the same artist as Emperor Doom. So
real quick for anyone that does pick it up, I think the main thing, I don't want to spoil much, but Purple Man is involved, and
Yes.
Dr. Doom basically uses his powers, traps him to control
as a battery, yeah,
right,
to control
as
the
a
world.
battery. To be a battery, literally as a battery. And that's as much as I can give you guys. I don't want to give you more than that. I don't know if Jeremiah, you can spoil a little bit more for him.
If you read Devil's Reign, which is a series that came out last year, Chip Zdarsky and Marco Cinnichetto, they took elements of Emperor Doom for Devil's Reign. So very similar in some of the aspects of it. It is a fantastic read. It does set up West Coast Avengers. The literal West Coast Avengers comes out of Emperor Doom. And if I ever got like free reign to do a Marvel story, I would do a very cool callback to Emperor Doom would be my desire. Specifically involving the way that he controls Namor and Vision.
Yeah. Can I tell you one of my favorite scenes so far?
Sure.
Very stupid.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Right. No, Namor. What's his? How do we say his name again?
Namor.
All right, Namore. So yeah, so he's all like in like a trench coat, like hidden, like you don't know who it is, and like you see his little like wings on his heels. Goes into a bar, and then Dr. Doom just blasts all his clothes off. He's just like, and he's just in his underwear. He's like, "Whoa! Everyone's gonna know who I am. What are you doing?" And then, is that the scene right there?
Yep.
Yeah. He blasts his clothes off. He's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" It's like, no, don't worry. I have everyone under control. Look at me. I'm Dr. Doom with Purple Man's powers. He's like, I'm just naked at this bar.
He gives him a nice necklace.
Why is he shirtless?
As a gift. Because it's Namor. He's
at a party.
He's at a bar.
That's the point. You gotta read it to find out, because you think just like when you're reading that scene, you're like, oh shit, why is no one like reacting to him walking in this bar? And then you find out that if Dr. Doom has everyone under control. So
one of the world's most famous panels actually comes from this issue. I'm trying to find it.
I think one of the most like corniest scenes, but like it's so reminiscent of like that time period. But the Avengers walk in to stop Dr. Doom, and he's like, "You guys don't want to do this. You're interrupting me." He's like, "You're right. We're interrupting you." And they turn around and they leave.
Yeah. So one of the world's most famous panels.
Oh yeah, I've definitely seen that before. I feel like that's like on a t-shirt somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but it was a very good book, a very good read, and I'm excited to jump further into it. So everyone check that out. And then the other book, Jeremiah, again, you're gonna be proud of me here. 1983. What if number 37? It is what if the Beast and the Thing continue to mutate?
It's got one of the ugliest covers, like purposely one of the ugliest
Mhm.
covers in history, and it's fantastic.
So all I read was the Thing story. It starts out with a Thing, then it goes off to the Beast story, and then it finishes off with like a Silver Surfer story. But
Mhm.
it's funny. Is like it's I don't know. Again, time period. Like
For sure.
he doesn't turn into much more than what he is, just like green and moldy looking. And that's really, it's just funny to see that, like being like, oh my god, he's so horrific. And it's like you
It's
read
not
comic
that
books
bad.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh, like he has a little bit of algae on him. Like that's like he's really like Swamp Thing looks a lot worse right now, like arguably. So, and he just lives like that. But yeah, it's been a very good book again. So I'm excited to read the second part of that. But it's funny. It's something you got to check out these older books. You know, you got to give them credit. I will say, right, Kyle?
That's right. And you can find them all in the Marvel Unlimited app for a low price
of them.
of $6 a month.
Or $89 a year, and you get a cool little pack that my name is going to be featured in when it comes out later this month.
Yeah, I missed that. I don't know when I signed up. I got the discount for the year, but I didn't get anything cool.
You should be getting the next one then.
Or just join in on your friends. I mean, we never no, we don't. They don't do that. Kyle, what did you read?
Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 20, and Ultimate Spider-Man number 5. I'm gonna group them together. And just throw in a nice little dig of I had to mark them as on read in my app. I had to mark them as on read, both of them. I was like, there's got to be new ones by now. And I'm like, that's weird. It says I read them all.
I'm not there yet.
Oh.
Well, I'll mark them on read for you, Dimitri. I'll do that for you.
Thanks, man.
Both issues were fillers, if I'm being honest. Not in a bad way, just in a too many boxes, like moving company kind of way. Like it was more, I don't know, that joke will never get old, and it doesn't even make that much sense. Yeah, they kind of just were like a little bit info dumps. Like one was a little bit of info dump, one was a little bit of like a let's bring things back down for a minute. Like let's take a minute before we start the next. So a little bit of filler, but I like them both.
Yeah, 5 was a cap to the first storyline in Ultimate Spider-Man as they're jumping into a different thing. So.
Miles isn't a vampire yet where I am, because the app
is 3 months behind.
Right. Which DC, if you pay extra, you get the main books on time. But it's $10 a little steep. Anyway, that's what I read.
Dimitri, you read something, right?
Yeah, I don't know what it is though.
Gotham City Sirens #1. I know I abbreviated it because you guys
the original one.
No, there's a new one.
There
was a new one in August.
Oh
shit!
Yeah, it was pretty. It was all right. It had a Punchline in it, and I've never actually read anything with Punchline in it, so it was all right. My favorite scene was Harley Quinn walking the little cheetahs, the little dogs, little bastard.
They're hyenas.
And she hits a bad guy off an ATV with a bag of poop. So that was pretty cool. I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay,
we don't rate these.
It's worth it.
This is not the section that we rate things.
We actually took that away, the rating system, because I was.
We're not rating anymore.
No,
I'm sorry.
No, we've done like 30 interviews. We don't rate anymore. That is taboo.
I'm sorry. I'm not even sure who wrote it.
Well, that doesn't help.
That doesn't make it better. It does not make it better.
I just wanted a new team book, but like I'm gonna get back to like an actual list very soon.
Okay,
let's do it. I can't wait for your list.
Just go to my app and see what's read, and then mark them as on read,
and then read them.
Read them,
because then we can all be on the same page and we can actually talk about it as a group. It'd be nice. would be nice.
Like on a live stream.
On a live stream. Like
On a live
we
stream.
could have a podcast.
Okay, but like
that
I still need
does
like
that.
one or two that are just like I need one
Your
or two
own.
that are just like you know. Yeah, it's a thing. I have a weird thing.
All right.
Do it. Bring them
Fair
to the
enough.
table. All right. So there's
my
three
cats
things.
are wrestling in the background, which is why I keep muting.
So there's three things I'm happy to be getting. They're coming in the mail. So Absolute Batman, I got the ash can from San Diego Comic-Con. So that's coming in the mail. I bought that on eBay for the nice price of $45. I think something like that. But I think it's just cool to have, not because of anything. I don't think it's worth anything. Don't buy it. There's no speculation there, and I don't think it's gonna be worth anything. I just thought it was cool. I love ash cans. I bought Ghost Planet. We talked about this book a long time ago. It's Sean von Gorman's book.
Mhm.
Pick it up, guys. Check it out. I'm just buying because Jenny wants to read it. She never got a chance to. It's such a good read. It's just, I think it's like 30 pages. You get the full story in one read. So check that out. And then our good friend Steph, her book, Life. That's my first distillery book that I'm picking up. So I had to do it. The book's too good. So we got a special preview of that. So I had to get just the hard copy just to have, again, first distillery book. I feel like that's the one to do it with. So yeah, that's it.
I don't know if
What we got?
Kyle got to see, but Third Eye Comics down in Annapolis, Maryland is getting an exclusive cover of Absolute Batman, and it's Sean Murphy, and it looks
did see.
fucking sick.
I did see it. There's a lot of variants. I'm trying to decide which.
I'm
I
gonna
want to
look
be
up now.
selective. I don't want to go overboard.
New York's gonna make it overboard.
That too, and I was gonna say that too. Like I'm going to New York differently. Which I still.
Oh,
don't
did
know
you buy
exactly.
tickets already?
I remind you. Every year.
Juan made me buy tickets. Juan going to New York Comic Con inspired me to realize that it's not the weekend I thought it was. I was available. So
Okay.
but I'm only going Thursday. So I'll miss you, Juan, but I'll be there in spirit. It's a double.
See, the only
meaning.
day I can
It is
go
very
is
nice.
Sunday, so it's
Very
like
nice cover.
kind of useless. It's like the worst day to go.
It's one of the best days to go.
You miss everything.
Everyone doesn't want to bring anything home, so everything's discounted.
That's true. That's actually really true.
Sunday, I'm going to Comic-Con, baby.
We
Jenny,
need new
if
business
you're
cards.
listening, we're going to Comic-Con.
That's
And we're
my
taking the
new-
mic. We're doing the live mic thing that I
No.
talked about a while
No,
ago. Yep.
never.
I'm harassing people live, baby.
Never. To
It'll
change
be
our
fun-
logo
fun-
again.
It'll be fun to see you do that with the terrible reception that is Travis.
Yeah, really.
Jeremiah, I'm not Jeremiah. Dimitri, it's time.
I
It's
like
time for your
Mitch
deep thought.
Gerard's cover better.
You can't
Gerard.
rank the covers now.
Gerard's cover better.
Stop ranking everybody.
I just saw it.
Look at there he
It
does.
looks cool.
You just
I'm
can't-
sorry. I gotta stop doing that. I'm
They're
gonna stop
all
right now.
good.
Starting.
They're all good,
Starting
Dimitri.
now.
Darkseid.
Do that one.
Oh my fucking god.
So
Do that one.
we will be ending
really
at
cool.
7:58 sharp. So if someone
Yeah,
has any deep
so-
thoughts they'd like to
Deep
share,
thoughts?
I think we're gonna move
Deep
on to
thoughts?
deep thoughts.
Is it time for
It's
deep
taking
thoughts?
too long to
time
actually.
for
It's not. It's not that deep.
well,
It's not that deep.
disappointing.
Okay.
I just it's like soft. Soft. It's a soft one.
Soft
Wow.
thoughts.
Performance issue. It's just not. I like, Hal Jordan fan cast. Who do we like?
So who do we like out of the rumor we're
I-
gonna read in 3 minutes, or who do we like outside of the rumor we're gonna read in 3 minutes?
I think mine's outside the rumor.
Yours outside. All right, let's hear yours because I actually.
I
I'm
do want to
obsessed
hear
with
yours
one.
because
Hold
I
on,
think I
hold
have
on,
one
wait.
that's very
I didn't read
similar.
it.
Ben Stiller.
I want Johnny Mundo. I want Johnny TV. I want Johnny Elite. I want John Morrison as Hal Jordan.
I don't know who
Pass.
the hell you're talking about.
Look at Dimitri's face right now. He knows I'm right.
Who's John TV?
Fuck, I didn't think of that.
You
It's
didn't.
not going to happen, but that actually would be pretty
No.
John
cool.
Morrison?
I didn't think,
Yeah,
The
you-
John
WWE
you
Morrison.
said to
fighter?
me, You
Well,
take
he's
the
a
up this
wrestler.
week.
Yes. He also acts.
You take it this week.
Yeah,
Huh.
so.
I didn't know he acts.
Okay, so
I
this is
didn't
the
know that
He's
third
got to
episode
fix his hair.
with a wrestler
Yep.
reference.
He plays the Eternal Warrior in the Valiant one-shot movie Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe.
That body. It's the body, isn't it?
It's the body. It's the chin.
It's the body.
It's the chin. So
Dimitri, did you
It's the
have a
chin.
different?
Kyle, you got to
idea?
check out his chin.
I'm gonna check it out.
Oh.
I thought Ben Stiller.
Who's the
No.
guy? Who's the
Like,
guy
comedically,
from
it'd be
Wonder
funny.
Woman?
Then you kill him.
Pedro
Oh,
Chris Pine.
Pasquale.
I had
Chris
Chris Pine.
yeah. I mean, wasn't
Yeah.
he like
It wasn't that.
technically rumored years
That's why
ago?
it was a soft one.
It would be cool with the long hair. Like they find him and he has long hair and he's evil.
That was an
all I
animated
want.
movie.
Exactly. Which John
Yep,
Morrison's
that's
perfect
all
for
I
that.
want. Yeah. Or Ben Stiller. Think about it.
I'm sorry. Say
They
that
find
again.
James, call me.
Pierre,
Pierre took this. Not Pierre. Jeremiah took this one.
it's all right. Long as you got us in deep thought, deep thoughts succeeded.
We were in deep thought. Deep thought took off like a rocket ship. I didn't even know it. That's a viral song that he's playing right now. You don't even know it.
I don't.
You don't even know it. It's like up there.
All right, so
Um,
we're gonna get demonetized. Pierre,
Not that we
rapid
can
fire.
monetize.
Rapid fire. Rumors, baby. Stop at the good ones.
Rumors, baby. Keanu Reeves. Hold on. Rumors, baby. Got to break it up. You know what I mean? Keanu Reeves passed on the role for the Acolyte to be the voice of Shadow for Sonic 3. Did he make the right choice? I
Yes.
say yes.
That's
Yes.
a good move.
Yeah.
It's
100%.
nothing against the Acolyte. It's just the fact that he's the perfect Shadow.
I'll tell you what, though. If he wasn't the Acolyte, they would have had a season 2. Just saying. 100% that would have pulled in so many more viewers, and they actually would have gotten a season 2 out of it.
I 100%. 100%.
I have a
agree.
hot
Yeah.
take on
Yeah.
Star Wars altogether, but next week
Oh, no.
I have a hot
Oh,
take.
God. Next week?
It's not a good one. You're not gonna
We
like
got 10 minutes. We got to go. We got to go, boys.
All right, we're going. Save it for next week. Hulk is
Yep.
set to appear in Avengers Doomsday, but as Smart Hulk. No more. Angry Hulk will be back.
I
Yeah,
checked the
I did
rumors,
not predict
guys.
this.
Everything looks great.
I mean,
Nope.
no, like that is written fine. Smart Hulk no more. Wow, words. Smart Hulk no more.
Yeah.
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 Sure.
Is it?
Give us
It's not
give us
written well.
angry Mark Ruffalo. Let's go.
Who checked the rumors? Who proofreaded? No one's taking accountability here.
I did my job.
Kyle, you gotta get involved, buddy. I'm sorry.
Rumors, baby. Patrick Stewart has agreed to return as Professor X for Secret Wars. Okay.
I hope he's not our Professor X. Love him to pieces, but let's get Bryan Cranston in the role.
I want McAvoy
Wow.
back.
Yeah.
Mm.
McAvoy is really good. Like he's in some upcoming like thriller movie. He's a great fucking actor. So, yeah, I'm with that. Actor Javon Walton, the kid from Euphoria, if you don't remember him, has been contacted by Marvel to bring Vin Vision to life in the Vision Quest.
I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling absolute.
Yeah, it doesn't
Garbage.
really fit.
One, it doesn't fit. Two, they would not say, "Hey, I've been told to bring Vin Vision to life." No, that's not how that fucking works. McAvoy as Mephisto, let's go. I saw that.
Yeah.
Here, read this comment.
Bring on Mia.
Thank you, Phantom.
Bring on Maestro. Have him kill Smart Hulk. Maestro. Because it should be said like that. Like he's like fancy now. You know, he's like very demure. He's
5
out
minutes.
there. My name is
Stop with the demure shit. Let's go.
Sydney Sweeney has an offer the role of Black Cat in Spider-Man 4.
I hope so. Let's go.
I'm kind of over her. The start of Venom 3 will be in the MCU, while the rest of the movie will, until the post-credit scene, will be set in the Sony's universe.
It's not that the notes are marked wrong. It's just Peter can't read. Like, that's what's going on.
The start of Venom 3 will be in the MCU, while the rest of the movie, until the post-credit scene, will be set in the Sony's universe.
There you go.
That's a run-on sentence. That's a run-on sentence.
There's
The
a
statement has
comma.
It has layers.
Yeah, run-on
It's a layered
sentence.
sentence.
It's a run-on sentence.
In the
That's the
Discord,
problem,
I'm
Hayes.
going to
Layered.
post all the receipts of me saying, "Someone please proofread the notes," and both of them agreeing and saying they're good.
I bought a computer, a whole setup here. All right, I didn't know it was gonna take this long. Marvel character Mephisto is rumored to debut in Agatha all along.
About time.
I don't know
Let's go.
how many times they're gonna say he's gonna debut in.
It's got to be this though. This is
Yeah.
the place
Okay.
to actually do it.
This makes sense. But like a while ago, it was Sacha Baron Cohen that
they need
was
him?
rumored to have gotten the position. So
Do they need Mephisto? Yes, they need Mephisto.
but they could
No.
do
Fair
a
enough.
swap and have what's her name be it, the other girl, the one that's in it, that's from Parks and Rec. You know her name. You know her name.
Are you talking about Aubrey Plaza?
Good job.
Yep.
She was.
That was a rumor that she was going to be Mephisto at one point.
All right, we got
So-
3 minutes, Pierre.
But yeah, Moon Knight
We
will
actually have
have large
13.
role. We have 13.
Oh no, we don't. I forgot we started the stream late.
Moon Knight will have a large role in Avengers Secret Wars. That will be the beginning of him joining the West Coast Avengers.
Secret Avengers, because he wasn't a part of the West Coast Avengers, and I think this rumor is bullshit.
Wasn't he? He was part of West Coast Avengers at one point. I have a cover
When?
where it says, "Look it up."
I will.
Not
Keep
now.
Look it up.
Keep going.
Look it up. New report reveals that Michael Rooker was spotted on the Peacemaker season 2 set. So this could mean Savant is returning. Ah, Savant.
Everyone can return
favorite actor.
because it's going to be a new universe. So
Yep.
Everyone.
Jeremiah's feverishly looking through tabs.
They're
He's
forgiving
feverishly
after.
looking through tabs on his screen. You can see it in his glasses. Lantern's producer has officially started following Jameson Idris and Aaron Pierre. Ah, that's my name. I don't know what the notes say after that. Are close to casting our dues John Stewart. Drew-universe? What's a Drew-universe?
Again, no one read the notes. DC Universe is Jon Stewart.
sometimes copy and pasting from a photo doesn't come out cool. So
Yeah.
it's part of the proofreading. So
Worst
I like the
episode by
second guy,
far.
not the first guy, as the role.
I don't
There's
like
gonna
either
be like 2 clips from this episode for the record.
I'm excited to see you
That's
clip
fair.
them.
I think
Pierre.
there could be someone else.
Let me ask you a question, Jeremiah, after looking through all your tabs. So was Moon Knight ever on the West Coast Avengers?
He was. You are correct.
Why would you
Yes!
not just lie?
Yes.
You should have just lied till we were
Yes!
off the live stream.
I am an
Yes!
honest person.
I know, but like a few minutes of dishonesty would have been acceptable, just not to. He's chucking.
Josh
The only
Brolin
reason-
has been offered the role of Green Lantern Hal Jordan in the studio. The studio. Lanterns. He didn't take it. The other people that are possibly up for the role: Matthew McConaughey, Ian McGregor, Chris Pine, and Timothy Oliphant. No, and please God, no.
Timothy Oliphant
Matthew McConaughey could work.
from Justified. He was in The Mandalorian.
Yes, he's a great actor. I don't want him tied to Hal Jordan. I want him
No,
for
not
something
even like
better.
an older Hal Jordan, which is clearly what they're going for. Who's like
want
gonna
him for
turn into a villain.
I want him for something better.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
Like
that's
what?
perfect. That's perfect for him.
Fan cast him.
Etrigan the Demon.
So
Who's
there's
that?
gonna be
That's
a
our
new rule.
show.
No more wrestling references. Like no more.
Subscribe, follow, share.
You don't like it.
Invite your friends. Yeah.
Is this also wrestling? Am I supposed to end it on this? Or is that
Yes.
what- that's the
Just end it
outro.
now.
Yeah, you should. End
We
it.
actually
You
had a
should
few
end it.
minutes, but
You should end it.
all right,
you got
guys.
you got your thing.
End
You
the
gotta- you
suffering.
gotta
Go to the Discord. Go to panelites.com Discord. Very important. You can tell us how great this was in the Discord. Thanks, everyone.